In today's video, I'm giving you 2 free plays in Major League Baseball. The first free play is going to be in the Chicago White Sox at Minnesota Twins game, and the second free play is going to be the Mets at Seattle Mariners game. I have a 5% max bet in Major League Baseball today. I am 89% profit, 89 units profit in the last 360 days in my 5% plays. I'm number 1 at WagerTalk. That's a huge ROI, and it's a huge winning percent of almost 69%. So grab my 5% play. Last month, I went 3 wins and no losses in my 5% plays. Pretty good guy to back on those 5% plays. Today's 5% play is in the Major League Baseball. So follow me on X as well, as I give out free resources and betting information every single day. Today, I am giving out the strikeout projections for all starting pitchers in Major League Baseball, and also the outs projections for every Major League Baseball starter. And the reason I'm doing that is to make you a better bettor. I like to give you a chuckle, make you laugh a little bit. Today, I did a parody on Puffin Stuff, the 1970s kids show. But the baseball resources I give out every single day, you can use those in your strikeout props and your outs props. So follow me, give me a subscribe. I only have about 5,600 subscribers on my X. I'm like one of the least followed capper at WagerTalk, despite being number 1 3 of the last 5 years. So yeah, I catch a lot of flack for that. So subscribe to my Twitter X and give me some confidence here. So let's get on to the free plays. The first play is going to be in the Chicago White Sox at Minnesota Twins game. So we got Joe Ryan taking the mound for the Twins and David Sandlin for the White Sox. So not a lot of information on Sandlin. He's just pitching here and there. But what I like to do is look at the batting, the bullpen, and the starting pitchers. So Joe Ryan and, well, not Sandlin, don't have enough information on him, but Joe Ryan has a really high ranking here. I take 250 starting pitchers and I curve them to 30, so I can compare them to the bullpen and the batting. And Joe Ryan ranks 6 on that curve, so he's in the top 1/3 of all starting pitchers in Major League Baseball. Don't know a lot about Sandlin, so I'm going to stay away from that side. But when I dug deeper into Joe Ryan's stats against these White Sox, I did notice something that caught my eye. He's got an OPS of 867 and a batting average against of 300. So that's pretty high. If you've watched my videos in the past, or if you've watched Total Bases every weeknight during the baseball season, you know I like 750 as the Mendoza line for OPS. 867 is above that, so I like to take a closer look to see who's doing the damage. I like to pick guys who have more than 20 at-bats against him, and Andrew Benintendi certainly fits that profile. Andrew Benintendi has rocked Joe Ryan throughout his career. He's 9 for 22, 1 home run, and a few doubles there. He's got a 1162 OPS, which is way above the 750 that I like, and his batting average against Joe Ryan is 409. So I took a look at the stats. Andrew Benintendi for hits, runs, RBIs. I like hits, runs, RBIs better than total bases, because if your guy walks, he can still get knocked in and it'll count for your prop. Andrew Benintendi, hits, runs, RBIs over 1.5 is plus 109 currently at DraftKings. I think that's a good bet, so that's going to be the first free play. Andrew Benintendi over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs against Joe Ryan for plus money. It's a really good bet, so that's going to be it. Before I get to the next free play, I would like to remind you again that I have a 5% play at that link up there, wt.buzz/TB. Nobody's better than me in the last 365 days in 5% plays. I have 89 units plus in the last 365 days on my 5% plays alone. Currently, I am ranked number 1 among all handicappers the last 30 days at WagerTalk. So a pretty good guy to back and a pretty good bet to buy is my 5% play today in Major League Baseball. Follow me on Twitter X as well, as I give out free betting information and statistics. Today is no exception. I'm giving out every starter's strikeout prop, strikeout projections, and outs projections. So the second game we're going to preview is going to be the New York Mets and the Seattle Mariners. So we got Warren going for the Mets, and we've got Hancock going for Seattle. So I don't have a lot of information on Warren, so I'm going to kind of gloss over his portion of the cap, but I can tell you about him that in his career, so far this season, he has a 1.40 ERA and a 1.19 WHIP, which looks very shiny. But if you look at his entire career, his ERA is 2.44 and his WHIP is 1.20. So those are decent numbers, but you have to remember that he's getting those numbers by being a relief pitcher. And a relief pitcher with a 1.20 WHIP, actually not that great. In this season, he has finished 2 innings a couple of times, but he's not going to go further than 2 innings. So we can expect a lot of work from the Mets bullpen. So the next thing I want to do is look at how the Mets bullpen is. So currently I have the Mets bullpen ranked 14 out of 30 teams. So they're very mediocre. And I have Seattle's bullpen ranked 15 out of 30 teams. So they're absolutely mediocre as well. So Emerson Hancock versus Warren. Emerson Hancock is a really good pitcher. Looking at his game log, he's not given up an earned run in his last start. In his last 3 starts, he's only given up 3 earned runs. He did have 1 clunker before that, but overall, he generally holds the damage to 2 earned runs or less. I have a feeling Sean Manaea might be coming in after this relief pitcher, so I will take a quick look at Manaea, but actually his stats don't show up because he doesn't have enough innings logged. So I don't really like Manaea. He's a guy that I've liked to fade a lot in the past, and I'm probably going to do that again today because Seattle's lineup, I have them ranked 7 in current form, while I have the Mets lineup ranked 18 in current form. The Mets are slumping a little bit, but Seattle is red hot. So given the fact that they have a more reliable starter in Emerson Hancock, and the fact that, yes, the Mets will probably open with Warren and then change to, I'm thinking Sean Manaea. I like Hancock a lot better than that. And I think the bullpens being pretty much a push gives Seattle a huge advantage in this one. So give me the Seattle Mariners on the money line. I got them at -130. I would take them at -160 or better. I think the Mariners dominate this game over the Mets. So those are my 2 free plays for this video. Benintendi over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs, and Seattle Mariners on the money line. Grab my 5% max play today at wt.buzz/TB. And follow me on my Twitter X for free betting information to make you a better bettor. Good luck with all of your action today, everyone. Hit the like and subscribe, as WagerTalk is almost at 250,000 subscribers. They want us to push and get there this week. So if you haven't subscribed to WagerTalk yet, please subscribe to them now. Let WagerTalk know that you like my video by hitting the like button and leaving a comment. I'll read all the comments if you are a normal person. Good luck with all of your action, guys, and I will be back with more.